everybody, John Hen with the Pulsing Cinema, and it's been quite a week. The week of Star Wars Celebration, but really the week of trailers. It's been a trailer dump, of course. There was the Force Awakens, the Episode 7 Star Wars trailer that dropped this week. That was the teaser trailer 2 that dropped this week. Everybody kind of, unloading their pants over. Oh my God. And, these Star Wars trailers, I'm going to have to start wearing Depends when I start wearing them. Like, oh my God, just... you can, soil your undergarments watching these films. But, a lot of other companies took the opportunity to release some trailers this week. Early on in the week, we had the new Terminator Genisys trailer, and then we've got the Superman versus Batman, which is another teaser that right now I think online you can only see a teaser for the teaser. And they're teasing it, but then it leaked. So a leak of the teaser showed for 2 minutes, and it had subtitles on it, but I don't know. It's really embarrassing how Warner Brothers is just release the friggin' trailer at this point. It's out. People can see it. I love the way that Disney and Star Wars they just get it out. They release it. There's none of this hold back and you got to see a crappy version online. Just release it, and we will see. So we want to talk about all of these trailers because it's a very important part of our lives. Trailers and teasers and movies. Especially big summer movies. Those are very important. The problem is there have been like a record number of takedowns on YouTube if you start posting these. Like if I were to put clips of these trailers in my video. So I don't know if many people know about this, but I am an animator and a trained voice artist. So what I've done is like recreate these trailers. I've done short animated versions of them, redone them. Voiced all the parts in them, and so what we're going to do is we're going to watch them, and I'm going to kind of like critique the trailer, the real trailer, not my my trailer is just kind of like a a stand-in, like a fill-in trailer. So let's start with Terminator Genisys.
I'm T1000.
Okay, so Terminator Genisys, we've had a couple of trailers for it, and we know that Arnold's going to be in the film. He's an old Terminator, and now we got a new Terminator, and now we've got Sarah Connor, who is like she seems to be with there's a young Sarah Connor, and she's with a kid, and then she was with an older John Connor, but then there's a Kyle Reese, and the Kyle Reese is old and young, and by this point we just don't give a fuck. We want to watch things explode, right? Sarah Connor's been played by like 5 people since Linda Hamilton played her. John Connor's been played by 10 people. Fucking Kyle Reese is up to like only like 4 or 5, 3 or 4 people have played Kyle Reese. So it really doesn't fucking matter. The emotional attachment is gone. The great James Cameron story, the kernel of the story is still there, but really it's just a lot of explosions and liquid metal and things happening. I guess now Jean Connor, I'm French now. Jean Connor is now he's now a cyborg, I guess, and he's chasing after his mother and Kyle Reese because now they did kind of allude at the end of Terminator Salvation. What was Skynet doing in there? They were turning people into robots, right? Because it's a cyborg, right? The T1000 and T800, they have some organic flesh to them, right? Hence the reason why the T800, the Arnold Schwarzenegger, can age in this film. I don't know. It's going to be interesting for the moments of like, I think they're going to have some footage from the original Terminator, and the old Schwarzenegger is going to fight his young self. And then, just kind of like at the end of Terminator Salvation, where they had the young CGI T-800 or whatever fight the guy, fight Batman, whatever. But in any case, you're going to go see it anyway because it's going to have a lot of explosions and it's going to be good. It's not going to have Batman yelling at the cinematographer, but about putting his lights. But it's going to be still good. And speaking of Batman, what a segue. The Batman Superman teaser dropped this week, and I know you've already watched it. So here again, it's just another little fill-in. Just so you can enjoy it. Okay, that was great. Okay, so very, I think you can from that rendering, you can get it. What's going on here? It's Gotham. Superman is a god and nobody likes him, and Batman doesn't like Superman, and he picks a fight and he has glowing eyes. I thought this is cool. This looks like Frank Miller's Superman, Batman. It looks very dark. It looks like something I could watch and enjoy. I mean. I'm not going to go out and buy the action figure. I'm not going to go out and build a temple to it. But yeah, I mean, I think it's a quite good, serviceable superhero movie. And I'm not a big fan of I guess the last superhero movie I saw was Man of Steel, which I really enjoyed. I loved Brandon Routh as No, that was a different one. I loved what's his name, Kyle Reese as Superman, the new guy, Eric Bana, Kyle Reese. No, I'm sorry, my brain is fried. I like the new man who plays Superman. He's a man, and I like Ben Affleck, who is a Gone Girl, and he is good and he has muscles. And I don't have anything to really complain about it. I mean, I love that shot, which I dramatized, I illustrated, of the Superman like a god up there. Yeah, that's cool. So the final trailer, the trailer that we've all been waiting for, is the teaser trailer 2 of The Force Awakens, where we get to see even more of what's going on with the latest adventures of Luke and Laura and Chewbacca and the people. So here it is. My version of it, that is. Just my version of the trailer. Okay, so I hope you liked the version of the trailer. I was going for more like a graphical kind of Pablo Farah type thing. Also, you notice in the title card there is what we call a technical, in animation terms, that's called a latent image. That's when you're animating so fast that an image from something else shows up, and then that's called latent. So. Oh my God! The Force Awakens. My bowels awaken. It seemed like they let loose. I mean, I'm gonna have to start watching these on the toilet, because I mean, it's just it's quite a reaction that my body has to these things. I mean, all joking aside, I mean, I watched this and I did tear up. I mean, it just looks so beautiful, and the Star Wars theme, the John Williams music begins to play, and it's so stirring. It stirs the soul. I mean, and the new villains, new friends, a chromed stormtrooper, the new stormtroopers, and the new Empire, and the Jakku, the desert planet, and stormtroopers, and people getting dirty, and we're home, and Chewbacca, and Han Solo, and I'm that's, I love it when the Millennium Falcon does that thing inside the Death Trooper plane, and he goes boo, and a boo, and then a boo. Oh my God, that's just really nostalgic. I was, oh my God. This is a thing that can make you lose all sense. I mean, I know Mark Hamill, and I know other people are saying, okay, my God, it's not the second coming, it's just another movie. Don't take it too seriously. It's difficult to not take this thing seriously, after like a hiatus of like 30 years, and then picking up right from Jedi, and well, I mean, it's picking up a number of years after it, I guess, in the continuity. But oh my God, oh my, it's an oh my God, I love it. I just love the sense of wonder, and the sense of hope, and it just looks like a beautiful. I don't think J.J. Abrams is going to screw this up. I know there are a lot of aficionados of Star Trek, and he screwed up Star Trek. This is a different game. This is a different scene. Star Trek has already been screwed up. Star Trek was screwed up long ago before J.J. Abrams took on the mantle of making movies. This is a different thing. This is on a different level, though some people may find the Star Trek and whatever, Doctor Who and whatever, is on a more intellectual, more deep level. No. Of course, Star Wars is not on that level. Star Wars is grand space opera, a kind of a mating of Kubrick's 2001: A Space Odyssey and Flash Gordon, that kind of whiz-bang. And it has an optimism, and it has a hope, it has an intensity to it, and it captured a nation, and it captured a whole generation. And I think this film has the possibility to do that again. I would change the world. I don't know. Maybe it'll make a few people happy. Maybe that'll change the world. Maybe that'll be worth it. But to me it feels cool. It feels neat. And I can't wait until December. It's almost like I want to put myself out. I just want to be in cryogenic storage for like 8 months until this thing just comes out. It's just like, Jesus, fucking come out. I want to see it now. So there you go. Terminator Batman, and Star Wars. We got an exciting time this year. Well, I guess Batman doesn't come out this year, but with Spectre and Star Wars and Terminator. Exciting. Great.